Welcome to episode 8 of K&A Bible. Today, Austin and I only have one chapter to talk about, which is chapter 15 in Acts. However, it should be a lot of fun, so sit back, put your legs up, put your arms back, and chill. Should be a fun time. This is K&A Bible. So in chapter 15, it's right before Paul and Barnabas' second missionary journey, and they're in Jerusalem at a council full of Christians, and a question arises with some of the Jewish Christians about circumcision. And the Jewish Christians there believe that you need to be circumcised and follow the Mosaic law and rules in order to be saved. But Peter disagrees with them, and he tells them that it's not rituals that you do or material things on earth that you do or follow, but it's only through Jesus Christ that you're saved.
So after Peter spoke to the assembly, they all fell silent because they're like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good point actually. And then James, the half-brother of Jesus, got up and he relayed to them a message that a prophet named Simeon had given him, a vision from God. And he said, this is verse 16 in chapter 15, "After this I will return, and I will rebuild the tent of David that has fallen. I will rebuild its ruins, and I will restore it, that the remnant of mankind may seek the Lord, and all the Gentiles who are called by my name, says the Lord, who makes these things known from old." So James is saying that they shouldn't bother the Gentiles with, like Caden said, rituals and material things that they have to do, because that's not the point of salvation. God is coming to the Gentiles, and he wants them to be saved. So after this, the council's like, oh, yep, that's a good point too. So they decide that they're going to send some people with Paul and Barnabas on their journey to give this news that they have come up with to all of the churches that they have planted. So on Paul and Barnabas' way to Antioch, they send Judas and Silas to go with them. And so they go to Antioch, they spread the news to all the churches as they go, and they continue preaching the good news of Christ to all of the unbelievers and spread the news that the council has come up with to the churches they have already planted.
And then as Paul and Barnabas are getting ready to leave Antioch, Barnabas really wants to bring John Mark with them. But Paul really doesn't want him to go. He's like, yeah, but remember what he did last time. He left us. And Barnabas is like, yeah, well, I really want to bring him. And Paul goes, well, I really don't want to bring him. And Barnabas goes, well, I really do want to bring him. So they ultimately split up, and Barnabas and John Mark go out on their own way. And then Paul and Silas go out on their own way. So they separate, and they go into two little groups now to go out to different areas, I guess.